I got the boat welded today. It's all done. I asked him to put basically a double bead on this compared to what the original is. I'm going to go to the other side and show you. I basically wanted to make it as strong as I could. And the reason that I think that the Terrova or any other trolling motor where you have to mount it that close to the end of this particular boat, which encompasses the Pro 160, the Heritage, Classic, and Classic XL, is because you do not see that stress cracking happening on this side of the boat unless you put your trolling motor on this side. I think the majority of people I've seen mount these motors have been on the other side, similar to what I got going on. And that's why I don't think it's a weld problem. I think it's a trolling motor problem. And it's tough for me to blame the weld for that, because I do understand how this motor works. And could I have gotten this handled by warranty? Probably. But the US Open is November 17th. It is October 29th today. I don't think they could have done it that fast. And it's not that I don't trust them. I wanted to make sure that it was welded before that. Did I screw up? Maybe. I did not feel comfortable with the split that I had and in this weld. So I did what I had to do. I will be coming up with a way to disperse the weight of this. It's just not going to happen right now. I'm way too busy. I won't even get to fish until, let's see, I get back on, I leave the 6th. I get back on the 9th. I will not be able to pre-fish the tournament until the 14th, which is a Sunday. So whatever happened today with this weld, we'll get plenty of time to cure. And, it's a bummer, but that's just the way it is. Ultimately, I believe that mounting this trolling motor in this, where it has to be, is what created this issue. And, people are probably going to argue. I feel like I have enough knowledge on the subject to form a pretty good opinion. And it might not be the popular opinion, but it's mine. At any rate, we got it fixed. We'll see what happens, and we'll move forward. Right now, the focus is on qualifying to get to Table Rock. And Steve and I have shared notes. We're talking. I believe Steve's coming out here to fish on Monday, and will give me an update. We're trying to make this work with the scheduling, but I do feel like it's okay. It doesn't, I have a lot of time on this lake. It's a home game for me. So I'm not worried about fishing. Weather's changing. It's gotten quite a bit colder here. The temps have dropped down in the mid 60s in the lake, which is actually perfect. We've had a lot of rain this week, but by the time I get home, I'm hoping the lake comes up a little bit. But whether it does or doesn't, you got to deal with it. And I am looking so forward to this tournament. I can't, between my obligations in Seattle and my obligation to fish in the US Open qualifier with Steve, that's all I'm thinking about. Qualifying is the key. Just to get through, to take this little boat, right? This $10,000 boat, which is now $18,000, and qualify against a bunch of people that have 21-foot boats with 250 horsepower would be monumental. In my mind. It would kind of prove my point that it doesn't matter what kind of boat you have. But you got to do it. You know, I can talk all day. But at the end of the day, you got to perform. And, you know, that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm getting the boat back together. I got the motor back on. I got the Garmin on. The Lowrance is going back on. I took the visor off to clean it. It's kind of weird to see because I'm flying. There's lights all over it. But anyway, the visor had bugs and stuff on the inside. So I spruced that up a little bit and put it back on. The boat's ready. It's as ready as it's ever going to be. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much for your support and all your kind words. I can't begin to thank you all enough for being a part of this, and the encouragement is astonishing, and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a great day.